Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I greet you all according to your time and locations you'll be watching this video. Yes, my dear viewers, I am back again with another update. So guys, I have a video here I would like we all to watch. But before then, if you're meeting my channel for the very first time, you're highly welcome. Please kindly do well to like, share and subscribe. Leave your thought on the comment section and let us know what you think about this video. And I will see you towards
there having talks, discussion, and I actually really liked his statement again about taking advantage of the asset of the North. I mean, there's the population, there's the arable land, which is always talked about, and of course, the whole meeting really just shows that everyone is all talking about the race to 2027. What am I starting with?
Okay, very quickly, let me start with what looked like some disruption at that meeting of the National Political Consultative of Northern members of the coalition, where it's in the nature of political parties for people to disagree. And those disagreements are because even within political parties, you have differences. I think somebody once said on this program that, look, even these coalition members, they are a collection of strange bedfellows, whether at the national level or at the local level. These are delegates from Jigawa State disagreeing over who should speak on their behalf. Former Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Baba Chilawa, had nominated someone else. See how they all trooped towards the podium. They said they didn't want that person until Mustafa Lamido was chosen to speak on behalf of the people. Yes. And then, of course, there was calm. But what I think also is instructive is that, look, the security agents that were there, police, DSS, private gas, they immediately took charge to make sure that calm was restored. So the planners had also factored security into all of this. But this is to say that even within this coalition, all this collection of persons who say we will deal with Tinubu, we will remove APC from power, they also have issues among themselves.
Yes, that's what it shows.
It's not as if it's a united front. And I made a point earlier that there are also divisions within this coalition, whether it's in the north or the south, as to what platform to use, as to whether a new political party should be formed, and other details as to the way to go forward. Mr. Peter Obi, yes, was one of the prominent leaders on that occasion, and he spoke about the north being an asset to the country. And his point is about having to address the challenge of poverty in the north. He's having met a lot of all these Amajiri children, who are very brilliant, who could be a greater asset to Nigeria if they were given the opportunity to go to school and to lead. Yes. It's not as if these persons are not talented. They are just as talented as other children. But what you have in the north is the failure of the leadership. Northern leaders have been discussing education in the north since 1959. Yeah. And yet the population of children out of school continues to increase. And he talked about agriculture. And he was saying, look, given the arable land in the north, Nigeria can even do better than, those comparisons with Bangladesh and those other countries. I can't verify those facts. But his point is that, look, the north alone can feed Nigeria. And there are a lot of opportunities there. On that score, you, of course, cannot disagree with him. But in any case, as to whether you will leave the coalition or run on the platform of the Labour Party, well, it's entirely his decision.
Absolutely.
But it is instructive that, look, people are talking. People are talking. At the end of the day, whatever that coalition produces, it's not all the people who started that will be there. It will be on the basis of negotiations.
Yes.
And what, each person gets, what each person does not get. Dr. Sam Amadi was making the point about rentier politics in Nigerian democracy. People are always looking for what will benefit them.
Yes.
If their interests are not served, they will pull out. Finally, the same Mr. Peter Obi has been quoted as saying, after 2027, he will not run again.
Yes, he said that.
Because he's quoted as saying, well, there should be age limit for running for
Which we've
office.
always advocated.
After 2027, Mr. Peter Obi will still be a young man.
Yes.
How old is he now? He will be in his maybe
During Newsnight, Nana Kozure said, please, she urged him on behalf of the obedience, please continue to run.
Joe
Biden, yes.
If it was not because of circumstances and public outcry, the man still wanted to be president at over 82.
Yes.
Donald Trump is almost 80.
Is he the oldest?
It's not about age, physical, biological. It's about the age of the ideas of the man who wants to lead.
Right.
We want people who will lead Nigeria. You can be 70, you can be 80. Once you still have the energy, you have the knowledge, and you believe in the common good, not in your pockets and the pockets of your wife and children, but in the common good of all Nigerians. Age should not really be an issue.
All right. Well, Rufai, in another development, former Rivers State Governor and FCT Minister Nyesom Wike over the weekend announced his withdrawal from all agreements made with the People's Democratic Party. Wike made the announcement during an event in Port Harcourt, where he expressed his dissatisfaction with the current state of affairs in the PDP, claiming that certain party leaders have acted against the group's interests. He also criticized the governor of Oyo State, Seyi Makinde, labeling him as the architect of the problems within the party. I mean, we saw the story yesterday, Rufai, and for me, the first thing I thought about is, look at all these giants leaving their parties, joining the APC, and we're still seeing Wike struggling and making comments about the PDP. I mean, it just goes to show that there's some sort of disconnect somewhere, because I really don't understand how it is that he continues to do these anti-party activities within the PDP and is not even backing out of it. Meanwhile, Governor Umo Eno of Akwa Ibom State has reportedly barred Channels television crew from the government House Press Center in Uyo following the broadcast of a video in which the governor confirmed plans to defect from the People's Democratic Party to the All Progressives Congress, citing internal issues within the PDP. In the video, Umo Eno also asks his political appointees to join him or resign. Let's take a look before we come back for a discussion.
And for me, it's no more news that I'm moving party. And if you don't know that by now, I don't know what else you know. I support this president. I know clearly well that this president did not create the situation we are in. And I don't know how to mince words, and I cannot be in the PDP today and supporting the president of another party. It will be clearly in violation of party guidelines, and I don't know how to flip-flop. It's not in my life. So if I'm supporting the president, let me go to where I'll be able to say so and state the things he has done. I don't want to practice anti-party. I don't have the kind of strength that Barrister Nyesom Wike has, who will confront anybody. Me, I'm a very simple man by nature. So we want our commissioners, our members of ESCOs, appointees. I'm told some of you are meeting that you will not come. You're free, absolutely free. You're free not to join me, but you won't be in my state executive council. So you better just prepare to resign the day I announce that I'm moving.
All right, Governor Umo Eno here. I mean, apparently I heard that he was furious about the broadcast. The Channels reporter, Christopher Moffat, I believe that's his name, of Channels TV, they said he's been reporting from the Akwa Ibom government house for over 10 years. And now the report is that he's being barred because they were not happy about this broadcast that went out yesterday. We see Umo Eno here saying that he doesn't want to be like Wike. He just wants to defect. But why this whole, just come out with your full chest. Go ahead.
You know why?
Go ahead.
Because he's been playing two games. And this is, let me call him his full name, Pastor Umo Eno.
Yeah, Pastor, right.
Speaks volumes. Yeah. At first, Section 22 of the Constitution states that the press, radio, television, and other agents of mass media shall be at all times free to uphold fundamental objectives contained in this chapter and uphold the responsibility and accountability of government to the people. Governor Pastor Umo Eno violated the national constitution by stopping the press from doing his job by saying go out because they reported the story. And I told you he's been playing 2 games. As at September last year, when they were calling him out that your relationship with Mr. Akpabio is too close for comfort, he said no, it will not affect the workers of the PDP. Not knowing that he had plans to be able to do this, the defects. So he should do it with his full chest. What he thought was it was going to be Chatham House rule. No. It's good that we are seeing them for what they are. Governor, happy hour. Yes, we appreciate your good work in the States. We know you have done some very good work.
Yeah,
but on
amazing
this,
work, actually.
On this, we totally disagree with you. And please, we will urge you to restore